welcome on to the Bias Premier League show, brought to you today by Calio. Calio is a brand new calendar app, and if you want to follow all the stuff that ArsenalFanTV do throughout the week, get onto Calio and follow us there. I'm going to leave the link in the description. It's a great new app. You got it?
Yeah, I downloaded it still.
All right, you're good. So you can follow Troopz as well. All right, I'm going to see what he's up to. Maybe that's not a good idea.
You don't want to follow me, like, you get yourself in trouble, fam. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, the Calio app is in the link in the description. We got to get into the games, and you know what? We're going to start off with the Arsenal game, of course. Arsenal beating West Ham by 4-1, and also the significant news over the weekend that Arsene Wenger is leaving the club. That I'm sure everybody knows the news by now. What did you make of the response by the team to that news?
I think the first half, they were just the same team that they've been the whole season. Doing fuck all, passing sideways, never looked threatening. It was slow. It was dire, fam. It was boring, blood. It was boring, fam. Luckily, I was in the clock in, so I said to the West Ham fans, I was just bantering with them. It's like a couple of them clocked me, Minna's bantering, nice banter. But then, the first half was dead. But then second half, they come out different. And it's like, I don't know, it's like he's maybe said, yo, you do know I'm going, innit? You do know, if you keep playing like this, the man that comes in, you man are not going to play in the team, innit? You understand? And then a couple of them stepped up, but I will be, fam. Seriously, blood. What was he doing yesterday, fam? I'm sorry, fam. Kelechi, I don't give a fuck, blood. I'm going for your guy, but I don't care, fam. The guy's a fucking, he's a fucking joke, blood. Because to put in that performance yesterday, knowing that there's a new man coming in, and you perform like that. Do you know what? Bellerin's another one as well. Bellerin was shocking as well.
The thing is about Iwobi, right?
There was a guy behind me, yeah? Sorry, interrupt you. There was a guy behind me and he was saying, Troopz needs to be more lenient on Iwobi. He's a young player.
I agree.
I said, fam, you know what? Yeah, this brother's played over 60 games for us, blood. You understand? He's a Nigerian international, yeah?
He's still young.
He's still young, yeah? But why do you perform like this? Why do you perform for Nigeria, but you don't perform for Arsenal? Okay, I understand. It's your country. You got more love. He's got more pressure on himself at Nigeria, blood, because no one pins nothing on the Iwobi at Arsenal. It's pinned on him in Nigeria. He's one of the main guys in Nigeria. You understand? And he handles the pressure.
But the pressure's different at Arsenal. The pressure is he doesn't want to make a mistake. So I thought actually I wouldn't say he had a terrible game. So I thought he had a mixed game. I thought that there was moments in that game where he was outstanding. He done some. Particularly the strength he showed.
He's just a strong unit.
The ball and stuff like that was brilliant. But what summed him up, there was one moment in the game where he won the ball back brilliantly, went on a great run.
Yeah, ran through the whole thing and then that fucking ball over, blood.
Yeah,
what was that, fam?
Then the final ball, he was in, nobody was really...
Acres of space.
He was in acres of space. He overhit the ball by about
the ball went to the corner flag, fam.
And I was like, composure. Somebody just needs to teach him a bit of composure. Honestly, man, I think there's a player in there, man. I think this guy's a player.
I don't know, man.
No?
I don't know, man. I'm starting to lose faith with Iwobi, blood, because he keeps doing this shit, fam. I don't know, fam. I see, even Maitland Niles, I see potential in him.
He played very well.
I see potential, and I've always seen it in him.
Yeah, but he's coming on in bits. I'm talking, Iwobi's starting games, there's a lot of pressure on him, the position that he plays in.
Yeah.
Your job is to take the ball and go and attack players and that. If you his whole game is built on taking people on, right? And this is why sometimes you've got to show a bit of patience with those type of players, because when your whole game is built on taking players on, there's going to be times when you try to take a player on and you don't get past them.
Yeah, of course.
So I don't know. Listen,
for me, it's his end product and his decision making.
With him. It's going to be really interesting to see how he gets on under a new manager. It will be, because obviously Arsene Wenger's put an arm around him. Arsene Wenger showed lots of patience in him. The new guy might not, like you said. There's going to be a lot of pressure on players like him. A lot of pressure.
Xhaka's another one.
Yep.
Just sideways yesterday. Pure sidewaysness.
Like you said, it's when... I don't even think it's when they scored the first goal. I think it's when...
When it went 1-1.
When West Ham got the equaliser, all of a sudden it's like they were like, oh, no, man, we can't do this on...
They start playing the ball quick and the movement came into the game. And Aubameyang came on. That game changed. About my blood clot, that helped Lacazette, you understand? Because that Lacazette was like, all right, cool. Because when you got no Ozil, there's no creativity, fam. There's no Wilshere. Ramsey's good going forward, but Ramsey's not really a creative. You understand? He won't really create like Ozil. He'll get a goal, but he won't like. You understand? That ball that Ozil can ping. And when Aubameyang come on, he was the one that was kind of linking the play. You understand? It's kind of like he dropped into a deeper position and was playing off Lacazette.
Your boy Declan Rice, man.
Yeah, my guy. He had a great game, but then he had that one fuck up. You get me? That's my brother.
This is Iwobi, yeah. Like his boy Declan.
That's my boy, blood. That's my boy. Iwobi ain't my boy. Dex is my boy. Dex is my brother. You get me? Iwobi will see me and dry pass and spot Bellerin. I rate them, man.
Right. So what about Declan Rice? What?
I think he had a terrific game. I think he's done. I think he had a terrific game. I think he had that one mistake where I think there was a lapse of communication between him and Hart. Because I tell you straight, I was in the clock end, and when that first half, blood, he was winning every ball, fam. He was winning all the balls in the air. When they were trying to pass the ball through, he was reading the game very well. I'm not bigging him up because he's my boy. I told you about it from one day. I said to you, there's a man from West Ham, Declan Rice, my brother. You're going to see him centre-back. We should get him, blood. He's better than most our centre-backs, blood. He's better than Mustafi, 100%. Better than Mustafi, blood. Better than Mustafi, fam, Republic of Ireland International.
He's up and coming youth. Right, he's up and coming.
I think he's 20. I think he's 20 now.
I'm not going to put it all on that mistake he made yesterday.
You can't. He had a great game. He had a great game.
He's got a lot of potential, but that was a horror.
Yeah, it was a horror. But you're going to make them mistakes.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, it's part of learning your game, isn't it?
Yeah, it happens.
But Mustafi does it week in, week out, blood. So don't get on my boy, innit? Get on Mustafi, innit? Yeah. Dex, I got your back. Don't worry, blood. Yeah. Don't worry, I got your back, blood.
But listen.
So what you want to take? You want to take Rice? You want to take him? Like, if we got rid of Chambers or something?
I'd have to see more of him. He looks okay at the moment.
He looks great.
What I've seen of him, he looks okay, but I'd have to see more.
Yeah, of course.
It's all right, when you see players like one-off games, especially when they come and play against us.
I keep an eye on him because
they try to put their A game in, you know what I mean? So I'd have to see him week in, week out. I'd have to chat to a few of the West Ham fans.
I see you're preying.
You know?
Carter's here. He's making up bad noise, blood. Bring your son to work day.
But, yeah, he seems okay at the moment. He's only young, isn't it? So, like you said, you know what I mean? So,
yeah, man, he's got a lot of
You know what made me laugh in that game, right? You was in a clock in, so.
Yeah.
But I was in the North Bank, and Joe Hart. Oh my God. He got some.
We were terrorising him, blood.
He kept trying to slow the game down and stuff like that, right? And he was getting some stick from the fans, right? And when Arsenal got like that fourth goal. Right, and they were merciless to him.
We started chatting English number one from the clock end.
No, you know what they were chatting?
He's taking the piss out of him, though.
You know what they were chatting to me? I'm chatting to me in the North
Head and shoulders.
They were going, England's number 5. And then, what was the other one they were chatting to? They was going, what did he say? He was like, he's not taking you. He's not taking you. Gareth Southgate, he's not taking you. Oh, they were merciless, man.
He ain't going nowhere, blood.
It wasn't a great game for Joe Hart.
Nah, I can't remember his last good game.
But 4-1 to Arsenal, and
it flattered us because it wasn't really a 4-1 game.
You know what? We deserve to win it, though. We deserve
the win,
right?
Definitely.
But what do you make of Wenger's comments afterwards? Because after the game,
about the fans.
Wenger was asked, I think actually, it's a bit taken out of context.
Yeah, shout out DT because DT hollered me and DT was like,
it's a bit taken out of context.
They're trying to cause, you understand? Fuck the media, yeah? Don't cut that. Fuck you, man, yeah? Because all you man want to do is try to sell stories. You understand? Now Wenger's gone, you can't. There's nothing to fuck up the fan base now. Everyone's united. So what do? You try to do it again.
We're media as well.
Huh? No, but we're real media. We tell man the truth. You understand? This is real shit, blood. You think man's like that man there? But come on, fam. And you know it is. Even you said it when you went on TalkSport with Moose, and Moose was like, "Oh, what? You're gonna be out of a job now? There's no Wenger." But all you man do on TalkSport talk about fucking Wenger. You dickhead. Shut up, blood. Kick back, blood. Idiot.
But listen. There was one thing he said, and he did say that he's a bit upset that with the fans that they didn't always get behind him.
Yeah. But he has
what do you make of that?
He has to understand, fam. That you understand. He blamed us for losses. So why are we gonna back you when you're blaming me for losing 5-1 to Bayern, blaming me for losing 8-2 to Man United, 6-0 to Chelsea, 6-3 to City, 5-1 to Liverpool? That's my fault. That's your fault. 4-0 to Southampton. Should I continue? That's my fault. 3-0 Sheffield Wednesday, Carling Cup. Should I continue? That's my fault, innit? I'm gonna back that, fam. Be real now, innit? Yeah. Be real now.
Okay, I think you've explained that.
You get me. You get me. Wenger, a lot of respect for you, fam, but the criticism you got was harsh, but it was deserved. Simple as.
Do you think it was always deserved?
I think it was, fam.
Do you think sometimes fans went in too hard?
Nah, I don't, fam, because at other clubs, you see how other clubs are run. You see that with Chelsea, they're flinging managers left, right and centre. United, they weren't working with Moyes. Within 8 months, they got rid of him. They gave Van Gaal 2 years, weren't working, got rid of him. City, they switched their manager every 2 years. You You understand? We're the only club that will have a manager here for 14 years and not win a league.
You make a great point, right? Because I said this to somebody the other day. They started laughing. I said to him, Arsenal fans probably the most patient fans out there.
We are.
Guys started laughing. I said, yeah, we've had a manager who's been charged for 22 years.
Exactly.
And I said, really and truly, people only really sort of got on his case harshly over
2014.
Well, I think harshly over the last 2 years. You still had the majority support, right?
He's from Leicester won the league.
And I'm like, you know, how can you say we're not patient?
Exactly.
And, you know, fans have given him... I think sometimes...
You know what? Hudson banged it nail on the head in his interview. That you give him from 06 till 2011 at Emirates, but from then, that's when now. No. Because I give him that leeway as well.
I think where Chris was right as well is that a lot of the frustration with Arsene Wenger comes through some of his transfer dealings when we were just, you know,
dilly-dally.
And not only that, the frustration comes from about the last. So check it out. The main frustration from the fans has come probably the last 3 to 4 years. That's where you've had I'd say the last 2 years have been the worst.
Yeah, it's been stepped up.
But it's because we have not challenged. I think if you're challenging for the league, that's one thing. Yeah, your fans can see potential. But when you're not challenging, when the season's over in March and things like that, and February and things, your fans are going to be very upset. I think it goes with the territory But I think it has been blown out of proportion. Because if you see what he said in the full context, he weren't just saying, you know, the fans. But
no. They're trying to just cause friction, blood, but we're not having that.
Some of the other games over the weekend, the semi-final at the Spurnabel.
At the what? Walk on, G! Walk on, brother. Are you alive now, yeah? You're alive and kicking now. I come to Northwest last night looking for your arse, but I couldn't find you, fam.
The reason why
I went Harlesden, I went Bridge, Church Road. I was going around Northwest, fam. I was on the strip, baby, looking for your arse, blood. Couldn't see no oozing sauce, no champagne. You understand?
The reason why he's talking.
You know I don't send for you as well, blood. But I'll send for your blood clot today. Yeah? Run up your fucking mouth, blood. Come back in your blood clot hole. Yeah? Come back in your fucking hole, blood. Yeah? 10 blood clot year. Yeah? Pochettino, he's magic. He's fuck all, mate. And guess what? He's one fuck all as well, blood. Dickhead you about. We're dead. Yeah? We are dead. DEAD. RIP. And we still have win blood clot trophy. Yeah? The only thing you man are lifting is your gal. And I'll be surprised if you can't even let you lift her up after you fucking bottle it again. You understand? You're going to probably leave you. Find a next man. Find an Arsenal man. A winner. Yeah? A winner. Yeah?
He is, of course.
Yeah? Now I've got that out. Do your thing. Yeah.
You're relieved now.
Yeah. Because I swear, I told everybody, you man ain't winning fuck all, blood. You man ain't doing nothing. Spurn about. I told man. You see Alexis? Yeah? When I tell him, I told you, him love Wembley and him love me. And they do that for me. Yeah? Him say, Troopz, I am sorry. I go to Manchester, you know. I have to do what I have to do. I was not sure if I was leaving, so I go. But you know what? I will keep talking about for you. I said, cool, Alex. I said, oh, man, stop me gang business. You done already. Back again. Yeah? Where you go back into? Where you going? What trophy you taking to Shite Out Lane now? Where you taking Shite Out Lane? What, Golden Boot? Idiot. They ain't getting that neither, blood. Why? Because I take that blood clot as well. Eh? Harry Kane. Where the fuck was Kane, blood? Where was Kane? Did you see Kane the whole game? I didn't see him, blood. I swear Smalling took him back to Manchester with him. Peanut head, walk on. Stiff you, blood. Can't whine, gal.
Calm down.
Now I'm there.
Relax.
Nah, peanut head as well. You see that stiff wine?
He's got a good goal.
You see that stiff wine though? You think I'm whining in the wave like that, fam? You know, so these hips can move. Like, you understand, man? Stiff in the dog. Let down the side, fam. Let down the side. Idiot boy.
He is, of course, talking about Manchester United beating Tottenham by 2-1, and he's also talking about expression.
Yeah.
By the way, don't forget to check out our show on Channel 4, the Real Football Fan Show, every Thursday night at midnight. And it's brilliant. Banter. And on the show last week,
we had that dickhead.
Expressions was on the show.
Right in his mouth.
He was very confident that Spurs were going to win that game, and it fell flat on the.
Flat on your ass, mate. Yeah.
But
the champagne bottle got bust through, boy. Yeah, and not in a good way. It got bust on your head.
And the other, so Man United winning that by 2-1 against Tottenham Hotspur. 8 semi-finals in a row.
And 8 defeats.
That's incredible. And then the other semi-final, Southampton playing Chelsea. Chelsea winning it by 2-0. Did you see that goal by Giroud?
I found. Let me tell you.
Oh my God!
I've got a bold to pick to this.
Brilliant goal.
I've got a bold to pick with him as well, blood.
What?
Where was this silky footwork when you was at Arsenal?
Nah, he scored some brilliant goals.
But the way he was going through the thing like Messi, fam.
It was a
Come on,
brilliant goal,
if
man.
Claude was there, God forbid Claude would have had a heart attack, blood.
But do you know what? But I've been telling you guys, I've been
been
telling you both, you and Claude from time, that Giroud is a very skillful player.
No, he's a good player.
People just look at him and they think they look at Giroud, he's just a big lump, the lamppost and it.
Yeah.
The guy is a very skillful player. He is.
He has got skills. Like he scored a lot of great goals, blood. But it's the consistency, innit?
Yeah, listen.
And it was
we
a
know
beautiful goal, blood.
He's not a clinical
No.
player, but he's always scores great goals.
Yeah.
I think somebody said to me yesterday, he's not. What did they say? They said he's not a great goal scorer, but he's a scorer of great goals.
Yeah, that's true.
And I think that's pretty accurate. That was a fantastic goal. And that's the final now. Chelsea and Man United. Who do you go for?
I don't know.
Who do you think will win that final? You got to go United.
Conte Mourinho.
Conte Mourinho's will be spicy.
I don't know, but I don't know, fam. Like Alexis Giroud. I don't know.
Yeah, 2x.
Yeah, I don't know, fam. Like who's gonna win? Who's gonna win
You
back FA Cups again?
I think you got to go United, man.
You think so? I think Chelsea will nick it after we done them last season. I think that will push.
They're under a lot of pressure because they could lose two finals in a row as well.
Yeah, I think that will push them on. I think they'll send out Conte with a bang.
Let's go over some of the other games. West Brom 2, Liverpool 2.
Fam, they were 2-0 down.
Liverpool winning 2-0, coasting. Mo Salah again, 41.
Another Ox assist.
Another Ox assist. Your guy Ox. I was.
You know Ox is.
I was at the PFA Awards last night.
Yeah, how was it?
Yeah, it was good, man. Salah.
Yeah.
Cleaned up.
You got it, innit? You know, I gave it a little clean at Soccer AM before he got it. Before he got it.
Yeah.
What? I'll get out of it, man. I'm not on this volley, bruv. Like, it was one. I mistimed the volley.
Now hold on. Stop.
Really?
Stop.
No one put out the penalty.
Stop.
No one put out the penalty.
Stop.
No, I will not stop. No one put out the penalty.
Stop.
Everyone want to put out this.
Stop.
Put out the volley. Blood. Everyone, you know already.
Now listen.
Bits.
Did you watch Soccer AM?
You already know.
Well, we run Soccer AM.
Yeah, you saw that.
Now this.
Yeah, you saw that. What?
He says he's a baller.
I'm a baller.
Did you see
I'm allowed to. Did you see that?
Why went that volley, bro?
I mistimed it. That was it. I mistimed it. That was it. I can't mistime things, you know. It's not like everything you bang it goes in, you know. I can't mistime it. You understand? Look at the penalties, blood. Are you mad? Are you mad?
Penalties.
The penalties the penalty man scored, blood. You man said to keep it the wrong way. You see the technique of the foot. Man said the wrong way. You
missed your first penalty.
Hit the post.
Yeah, you still missed
And
it.
the second one I banged it. What? You didn't score your penalty.
What are you talking about? I had 3 penalties. I missed 1.
You missed 2.
No, I didn't.
You missed 2. You scored the winning one. You missed 2.
I missed 1 penalty.
You missed 2.
How much you want to bet me?
I'm not betting.
On live, you don't bet me now.
I don't bet.
I had 3 penalties. I scored the first penalty, right? The second penalty, the keeper saved, right? Pulled off a good save.
Nah, that's dead
the
save.
third penalty.
What do you mean good
the
save?
third penalty.
That was a good save.
Hold on. The
Man
first,
just stuck his hand up.
listen,
Blood.
the third
save, blood.
Right, the third penalty.
Keep it moving like Shearer.
The third penalty was a lot of pressure on me, right? Where they win 500 quid.
Yeah, but you know it's a fix.
Right? What fix? I knew that the keeper was going to go to.
What do you mean? Bullard was saying to the
He's
keeper.
going to go to the corner.
Bullard was saying to the keeper the whole time.
Listen.
Go easy. Go easy.
Yeah.
Go easy.
I knew the keeper was going to go to a corner. I put it straight down the middle. Right, won the guy's 500 quid. Your volley.
My volley went. No, but my volley went for peas, blood. My volley went for peas. My volley went for peas. My penalty I scored was for peas. Man won them the peas. What? £100 family?
No, but you missed your first penalty.
Yeah, but
you
I
missed one, scored one.
Yeah. What? 1 out of 2. That's a good.
And then the volley,
good
that just
ratio.
erased
Yeah,
everything.
that's a good
But anyway,
ratio,
let's get back to the games. So yeah, West Brom, they came from 2-0 down.
Yeah, that was mad.
2-2, but they're out really. They're going down. They need to win that game. They showed a lot of fight, and they've showed a lot of fight under Moore, haven't they? They've, much more fight when they're Pardew.
Yeah, since they got rid of
But
Pardew.
they're going down. Watford 0, Crystal Palace 0. Palace still in trouble.
Nah, Palace is safe.
They should be all right, but they're still mathematically in trouble. They're not out of it yet. The other relegation games, Stoke, they drew with Burnley.
Yeah, 1-1, isn't it?
So they're still in trouble.
I think Stoke are gone.
They're still in trouble.
I think
and then Southampton, of course, didn't play. But who's going to go down?
I think how it is.
How it is. So West Brom,
Southampton.
West Brom are dead. Southampton
And Stoke.
So Southampton, Stoke. Swansea got beaten 5-0 by City, so they're still in it.
Yeah, but you'd expect them to get.
West Ham are still in it as well. Yeah. Even though you say they only probably need a point more, 2 more points to get out, 3 more points to be safe. But look at it, they've got a hard run. I think they've got Man City next week. You know, they still got to play Man United as well. They've got a hard run in. But you think the 3, Swansea ain't out of it.
I think Swansea are out of it, man.
So you think the 3 there?
Yeah, the 3
West
that
Brom,
are. Yeah, the 3. West Brom, Southampton and Stoke.
And it's 2 games in a row now that Stoke
have drew.
were winning.
And they come
And, you know, that 6 points would have took them right out of
They
danger.
got
That's what I
lamb.
mean. You only need a couple of wins. Few games left, a couple of wins for them, they could get out. Who do you want to go down?
Stoke, Swansea, and if they were close to them, Newcastle. Get the furthest journeys out of the way,
I see where he's coming from there.
Swansea 4 hours, yeah. Newcastle 5 hours to 5 to 4
5.5 hours.
5 to 5.5 hours, and in Stoke is just like I back Ramsey, innit? I back Ramsey, fam. Back Ramsey, blah. I might call him Aaron Hamrow Ramsey, but when it comes to the crunch, even Iwobi, when it comes to the crunch, I might have been bantering earlier, saying, "Oh, you're not my boy. Declan's my boy." Everyone knows I'll ride out for these gunners. You understand? You might piss me off a lot. You understand? And if I never showed anger, I wouldn't care. You understand? So people need to realise my anger is because I care. If I get angry about something, I care. You understand? I care when the Iwobi plays shit. It pisses me off, blood. Because when he first came in the team, he was on bits. And then, like, it's from he changed his number from big 4-7 to big 1-7. Go back to 4-7, blood. Because 4-7, he was doing bits. No, big 4-4, sorry. He was number 44. When he was number 44, he was doing bits, blood. Now, big 1-7. Took Alexis' old number. Because Alexis went to 7. Go back to 44, blood. Real shit. Real shit. Even Ramsey, when he was 16, he was the man. Try to jump on Wrighty's number. What happened since? Stick with your numbers, blood. What number you get, you keep.
A number don't mean nothing.
It does, blood. It does. It does. I'm telling you it does. Because look at Martial. When he was number 9 at United, he was on bits. Number 11. They take with the number. I'm telling you, the numbers have a key factor. Look at Zamorano.
Superstitious.
Zamorano when he was at Inter. Because Ronaldo had number 9. What did you do? 1 plus 8. Just, not number 18. Man put 1 plus 8.
Superstitious foolishness.
No, it's true.
Right, if you're a good baller, because both away.
Even Alexis, when he was 17.
1 or 100.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? These things, that's it. It's all in their head.
I think it's in the Iwobi's head. It must be.
Well, listen, ham roll of the week.
Yo, one contender. I was going to give it to someone, but I'm going to give it to the whole fucking team. Tottenham fucking Hotspur. I was going to give it to Kane, but I thought, fuck that. All of you can fucking get this blood. Yeah? Because you're fucking bottle jobs, mate. Yeah? You can't win fuck all, blood. Yeah? You don't do nothing. Run up your mouth. Power shift. Power fucking cut, you mug. Yeah? Power shift. Lock off, rude boy. Get back to your new stadium, blood.
I don't think anybody can argue with that. I mean,
Nah, bun them, man. I'm tired of this shit.
And do you know what? This was the year when
everything's gonna.
They're playing at home, basically.
Yeah, you're home.
They're playing on their home.
You're
ground.
home. You got like.
And
do you know what it was? They got put in the away changing room.
And they're winning 1-0. What more do you need? I mean, everything's in your favour. But they just and this is the thing. Everybody says Pochettino's a world-class manager, and I keep saying to people, he's a very good manager. He's not world-class. He's not until you. I mean, people talk about Wenger and say, "Oh, well, he's not won the big European trophy."
He's won trophies.
He's a serial winner of trophies. Pochettino has still not won a trophy. Nothing.
Not one.
Nothing.
Nothing.
And it's just not good enough. So I agree with you there on Ham Roll of the Week. Thanks for watching the show today. Don't forget, as I said, we're being backed today by Calio, the brand new calendar app. If you want to follow what Arsenal Fan TV are up to, get notifications on all of our videos, what we're up to and everything, make sure you check out the description below. Don't forget to check out our brand new show on Channel 4, the Real Football Fan Show, beyond this week, Thursday at midnight. We've got a great show lined up, so make sure you check that out. You can put the ham roll.
I don't mind holding it this week.
He's so happy, right, that Spurs have got the ham roll, right?
I need to kiss it. I don't like ham, so I kiss the bread. You feel me?
Thanks for watching the show. We'll be back next week.
See ya, motherfucker!